Assalamu alaikum. It's a early morning in Makkah, and the sun isn't too hot right now. It's pretty cool, and I'm in a graveyard. So you may be wondering, what am I doing in the random graveyard in Makkah? So this one's very personal to me. My granddad is buried here, so he, alhamdulillah, it's been almost So he, alhamdulillah, 2006, which was what, 16 years ago? Does that add up? Yes. 16 years ago, he went to Hajj and he didn't come back. He was in Ihram in Mina, and that is the time Allah decided to take his soul. So at the time, it was very difficult for the family. It hit everyone hard. Even I was crying when I was 10. But now when I deep it, I think, subhanAllah, he had the best death one could wish for. He died in the state of Ihram, and may he rise up on the Yawm al-Qiyamah in the state of Ihram, reciting the Talbiyah, and may Allah accept it from him. I didn't deep it as much until I started to get a bit older, how much of an amazing death he had. And it's actually something that, if there was a one way you choose to go, would it not be during Hajj? Would it not be in Makkah? Would it not be in Medina? For me, that would be like a life goal. Not to say life per se, but it would be a amazing accomplishment to pass away in the state of Ihram, or even just anywhere in the haram in Medina. So I'm here going to pay a visit to his grave, and I'm just capturing this so family members, friends that knew him can also watch and pay tribute to it as well. Because he was, councillor knew him, he was very respected. He was known for the amount of times to help people, the amount of times he go out of his way, and how he was someone with principles and genuine respect and care for people. So I do wonder, if he was here today, what conversations would I be having with him, and what about perhaps it wasn't meant to be in this life. Perhaps in the next life in Jannah we'll be reunited, inshallah, and I can have those conversations with him. But anyway, I'm going to find his grave, I believe, from what I've been told. It's in block 2. So I'm going to try finding that and take it from there, inshallah. Here's this one. It's a bit difficult to find the markings, but alhamdulillah, I believe I found it. And now we'll have a moment just to make dua. And make dua for my grandfather, may Allah accept his Hajj. And may Allah grant him a place in the highest rank in Jannah, and may Allah reunite us. And may you reunite him with his family. I'm sure many of them are waiting to see him again. Ameen. Ameen. Alhamdulillah, I'm just sitting in the shade because the heat is getting very hot, so I'm about to go. And inshallah I'll be able to come and see him again sometime soon. May Allah grant us the opportunity to come back to visit his grave again. So alhamdulillah, I'm just grateful that Allah has given me the opportunity to visit, to perform Umrah, to pray in Medina, and to come and visit my granddad's grave. It's a huge honour, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I feel like this is a massive honour and privilege just to be able to come here, and also just to have a granddad that's been buried in Makkah, that died in Hajj in the state of Ihram. That alone just makes me proud. And when I think about his death now, alhamdulillah, he had an amazing one. May I get to have something similar. The time is 6:40 a.m. and this is Makkah. You think it'd be quiet, but No, this place is 24/7. It doesn't stop in Ramadan. It just doesn't. I thought, you know what, it might be a bit quiet at this time, but it is not quiet at all. It's it's bouncing. Maybe because the sun's not fully out yet. Zohar time might be a completely different situation because in this peak heat and you feel it, then people bounce, people go to the hotels and have a nap. Whereas right now, it's pretty cool. The sun's coming out, but it's nowhere near the peak. So it's a nice point. A lot of people pray to Salat al-Duha. And yeah, this place is with Makkah and Medina, you know, it enriches the soul in a different way, with its sweetness, with its ease, with its peace, with the feeling of, you know, you're at home. Whereas Makkah, I mean, as soon as I got out the coach, you feel that wave of hot wind, violent hot wind. I mean, even my watch, it switched off saying it's too hot. Literally, it's just said temperature's too high, it switches itself off. Even my watch couldn't hack it here. But there's something about it, it tests your patience. It kind of, it's like, you know, they say, when you put the raw materials like gold, silver, diamonds in like the heat in the furnace, it comes out like that, right? Whereas even the flies keep coming to you. This guy doesn't stop. One time when I went to the graveyard, those two flies that kept persistently getting on me. Like literally, it was just stuff like that. It really does like test your patience. That's just one little way, but there's many other ways. The crowdedness, the people, like the heat. It's just like, even like when you're trying to get by here, trying to get to a point, it's like every guard blocking the barrier, I'm like, no, go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way. And it's like, Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الحمد لله.
شو الأخبار باهية؟ الله يحفظك الله يخليك إن شاء الله.
منين أنت؟
من ليبيا.
من ليبيا؟
من ليبيا.
ليبيا ما شاء الله.
الله يبارك فيك. وأنت؟
بريطاني.
بريطاني؟ ما شاء الله.
I don't guess.
شرفتنا والله. شرفتنا إن شاء الله. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Assalam.
Yes.
There you go.
Have a nice day.
You too, man. So, alhamdulillah. Just had them random guests during the vlog, but I can't remember what I was saying anymore. I was saying, yeah, it really tests your patience, like to a different level. With the heat, people walking around. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you're trying to get in, and those guys are no, go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way, and you realize, especially in Makkah, when you want to meet someone, it's very difficult because, especially during Ramadan, the walkway changes, the directions change, like come here, so it's non-stop. So in Medina, like you can say meet at gate 25, easy peasy, or you can find each other quite easily. Whereas Makkah, it's massive, and you can see like the new build, which is really nice. All the construction work going on, all the new hotels being built, it is like proper chaotic. But at the same time, if you hold on and if you keep a bit of patience, I think you find that your love for Makkah grows, and I think you as a person grow a bit too. And when you reflect a lot about the different tests you've had, you realise it has benefited you, which is what I think is the beauty of Makkah. If I had to choose that, of course, I'd probably prefer Medina, but I do have that appreciation of Makkah. Maybe right now it's because I'm not in the boiling heat, and I can say this because it's pretty cool right now for Makkah anyway. But yeah, there is something pretty amazing about it, where you've kind of thrown into the furnace, but if you just hold on, remain patient, then by the will of Allah, you will come out a better person. That's my reflection on Makkah so far. Just kind of looking past some of the shops. I wouldn't want to shop in Makkah. If you need to get a SIM card, stuff like that, you just take money out, ATMs. Unless your hotel's a bit further out and you've got your own sort of ATM in the block, you'll be alright. But if you're taking it out near the haram, well, my friend, good luck, because you're going to be struggling, you're going to be waiting even longer. So just say Ramadan time. Any other time, you'll be fine. But Ramadan time, I'd advise either in Medina or at the airport, just have SIM cards, get as much as you can, get as much as you can. That's my English. Get as much as you can done there, and you'll be thinking yourself, because here, I wouldn't want to shop here, or even we went to the restaurant to find some Pakistani food. Cocktails rammed, it's packed, and man, it wasn't a good experience. I've tried online food apps. I've managed to get some milkshakes. I tried to order some Pakistani food, Indian food, but my card went a bit weird, and I think because I missed a certain time, I think the orders were up and stopped delivering. So I think when you are ordering, I'm going to try it again. If you order an hour before, so at 9:30 at the latest, and then it takes about an hour and a bit to come, then I think it might be good to get your food delivered. And also that depends where you are. If you're in hotels in the haram area, then unless the restaurant is close by, even the haram area as well, they'll probably get a chance of getting it. If your hotel's a bit further out, then the hotels that are a bit further up might have a better chance of delivering it to you. And because all the roads are pretty much closed, I thought I could taxi from my hotel just to get to Al Baik, somewhere over there, and I'll be able to have a nice stroll walk. It'll be like 5 minutes. It costs like 10 riyals, 15 riyals max each way. I realised those roads are all closed. But it's kind of convenient for walking, but for taxiing or driving it's not. So bear that in mind. So if you're ordering food, you need to order it like, ideally if you're in taraweeh and want to eat after, order half of taraweeh, and depending on where your hotel is, it might come to you the Apple Tayi. I'll be using Hunger Station and Kareem. So far anyway, I'm not coming across too many others. I think I've had a better experience with Hunger Station so far, but I'll probably add a bit more to that. If I can get the food tomorrow, today, delivered, then I know it actually works. But it might be because my hotel is just outside of the first ring road, and the roads are a bit more open. So food restaurants that are further out, I will have a much better chance of delivering to my hotel, because it's outside the ring road compared to somewhere like Pullman or any one of those cocktail ones. That would be impossible, no chance, unless the restaurant's in the cocktail space and they're operating within that vicinity. But anyway, back to the hotel I go. Assalamu alaikum.